Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to use DocuSign, and this will be a complete tutorial if you're a beginner and if you have no idea that what is up, and I will just give you a complete introduction as well as a practical tutorial step by step. So DocuSign is a popular platform that lets you sign document electronically, which is faster and more efficient than printing, signing by hand and scanning papers. In this video I will walk you through the basic steps of using DocuSign. By the end of this video, you will know how to upload a document, add receipts, place signature field, and send your document for signing. So let's get started. So first of all, you have to just make your account. It will just take you to 10 to 20 seconds here. And if you have already an account, then you can just skip the step, right? So here we will just go and click on try for free or get started with e-signature. Now here we have to enter our email address here. Click on I agree and continue. Now add your name here and your last name and just enter your phone number and click on next. Make sure you enter your name correctly because this is how it's look like your signature. By the way, you always have this freedom to change it up in the future. Now you will get a verification code to your email. So here we will just go to our Gmail here and we will get this code here and we will copy this up, right? So let's say here, and you can always click on confirm with this link instead, right? So I will just enter the code here and click on next. Now here we have to create a password. So let's create our password here. And again, just go and click on next. Right, so this is how you can just make your account in just few seconds. It doesn't take much time. Now if you're using it for the first time, it will give you have to select your industries. So here it's regarding business services and consulting. You can select your own. Why did you sign up for? So I want to send a document for signature, and again click on next. Now here you can just invite your team. If you have a team and you're working on a similar project, you can give the access right here and they will able to view this. If you're working alone, click on skip for now. All done. Now explore sending. So I don't want to explore this because I will show you how you can do this later. Just go and click on next. So if you have skipped this option to log in, now here you will get this option of dashboard of your DocuSign here. Click on new, or you can just go and click on start here, right? Button usually located at the here where you can see in the screen. Now from the drop down menu, it will show your introduction. I will just go and click on hide on and let's say okay, so this is it. Now here you can just drop your document. From the drop down menu, choose send an envelope. This will allow you to upload a document that you want to send out for signatures. So let's say I want to do this for this one and click on next. You can see here my document is uploading here. And you can also upload your document just by dragging your document to the upload section, and it will automatically find it up and you can upload. If you have your document in Google Drive or Dropbox or any cloud storage, you can also do it from there, right? So you have a lot of option, because if I just go to upload here, you can see there's a lot of option, right? And it's really easy thing to do. If you have a template, then you can also do this. Now the second method is add a recipient, right? Now here you can see if I just click on this, the drop down will be open up. Now here next it's time to add it. Actually this is the recipient who will sign the documents. I mean the document you are going to send to that person. This could be just you or the other people involved. Now here you will get this option of, if you're just only signer, then you can select your only signer here, and all this fill up information will be vanished because you're the only going to sign on the document. But if you have more than one person to sign this up, right here you can just go and click on name here and you can enter that name, right? And if you are not able to find this help, you can always go and click on add recipient. And for example, I'm just sending this person to Ron, right? And for example, if there is a more than one person who is going to sign this document, you can add this, right? You can just go and click on add recipient and you will able to add this, right? And here I can just write here Sam, and same way I will just add their email address. So let me add it, right? And make sure that you enter the email address correct here, right? And once it's done, here you will get this option of need to sign. So here you will see there's a more than one option here. For example, if you're sending this document to both of this person to sign, or this is a in-person signature, or copy receives a copy, or just you're giving them option to view this. So it's completely up to you. So I'm just giving this option to only for sign here, and you can always customize this up. For example, in the customization section, you can add a password that if I send this document to Ron, and he can only view this document to sign this up once they enter the password which I have set it up, right? So you can always customize this up. Now here, if you are sending to a lot of more than one person, you can always do this. If you want to sending this document for 100 or 200 people, you can just go and click on import bulk list. And to do this, you have to upgrade your plan. We are working on the free plan here. Now this is a message, so here you can just complete this email, right? Because this will send to their email address, right? And here you can just write the subject here, the message. I will just write here, please sign and send back, right? This is just an informal message here, but you can just do according to you. And if you just go and click on here, you can place a signing order. For example, if you want the sign in order, right? For example, if you want the first sign should be the of sign of Ron, and the second sign should be the Sam, and the third as goes on the sequence. So you can also do that. Now once you have filled this each and everything, right here in the bottom left side corner, sorry, right side corner, you will get this option of next. Now here it will load for a few seconds, and here this is it. So this is a customization section, right? And here this left side you will see a lot of feature. Yeah, there's a feature of signature, initial, stamp, date, sign, and each and everything. For example, that I want the sign to be here, so I can just go and click on signature here, and I want this sign to be placed here, right? Or for example here. So I can just make this up. For example, I can always drag this and make it zoom, right? And in this way I can add this up. Same goes for if I just want the stamps here, so I can add this place for the stamps and like this, right? And here you can see, for example, this is a sign option, and this sign should be for the Ron, and the another signature, right? Another signature should be of the Sam. So this is for the Ron, and here in the Sam I can just go and click on change the name here, right? So automatically once the document it get received, that person will come to know that this sign is for whose version, right? And here this is a data labeling. You can change the signature and each and everything here, and you can also create a custom field or delete, right? And here this is how you can do this, and you can add a date here, you can add a name. For example, this is for the Ron, so I will just write here for first name here, right? That person need to fill the name here. Same goes for this one, right? This is for the Sam. Okay, and I can just copy this up, right? And I can add the text, right? For example, I can add a text here, right? Like for example, I'll write here, and the text I will write here Ron. So Ron will able to identify this, that where that person has to sign this up, right? And this is for the Sam, right? So in this way, it become really easy. You can always customize this up, because in the my section it's not looking good. But did you guys notice, as you can see here, this has been, there's a mark. This is for the sign, and this is for the same sign here. And you can see there's a not any same sign on the other pages too. So if I will just go and make, I will able to, for example, I want to copy each and everything here. I can copy this up, and I can go to the second page and I can paste it here. It will get pasted on the same section, but I can always move it down, right? Same goes for here, right? I can always drag this up. For example, I will click and hold, and I can just drag it wherever I want, right? So this is really interesting thing to do here. So guys, make sure that each field is assigned to the correct person, because DocuSign gives you color codes. You can see this is a turquoise, this is yellowish, right? For the based on each recipient. So it is easy to track. After placing all the necessary field, double click that everything is where it should be, right? So once you have added each and everything, right, on the left side you will see this custom field, right? And this is for the pre-tool. Actually this is just for the line, but you can use it, right? And here there's a lot of things you can add here. You can add boxes, drop downs, drawings, formulas, attachments, notes, and decline, approve each and everything, right? So for example, if you have got this document to sign, or you want to approve this up, you can always click on this and you can approve this up, right? So in this way you can approve it up, and once everything you have customized it up, you can just go and click on send. So once the field are placed, it's time to send the document. Now click the send button located at the bottom, which has shown you. Document will automatically email the document to all the recipient we added. They will get a link where they can open and sign the document. You don't need to worry about guiding the process because DocuSign does it for you. Each recipient will receive clear instruction on what they need to do. If you want, you can even write a personal message in the email to explain what the document is about or why it's important, right? And as you can see here, you have sent your first envelope. So when it's your time to sign, click on this signature box, which I've already shown you guys, right? So I will just go to the home here, and you can see this is a waiting period for two others. So once they have completed it up, they can I will just get a notification that they have signed it, right? And if, for example, if they didn't receive the document, which doesn't happen, but you can still resend to them, right? These are some of the templates here. In the templates, it is a pre-made document which you can just edit the or fill up this information here, right? For example, this is my template which is I didn't saved it here. For example, this is regarding the right account changing request. I will just go and click on here, click on add selected, and it will load for a few seconds, and that document, that preset will be get open. Now I will get this option to do the same thing which I have give you the tutorial that how you can do this, right? And this is really easy. Now I will show you how you can track this up. So I will just go and click on this card here. And one great feature of DocuSign is that it lets you track the progress of your document in real time, right? And where you can get this here, go to your DocuSign dashboard where you have see a list of all documents which you have sent, right? So we'll just go to the home section here. You can see the status of each document which is here, right? And you can see delivery failure because the email address is wrong. This is just a tutorial video, that's why I didn't added the correct email, but you can always go and correct their email address if you want to. So you have the freedom to do this, and you have to, if you need to resend a document, you can remind someone to sign, you can do that directly from the dashboard. You will also have this option to download the completed document stored in your DocuSign account, right? And this is really easy thing, and that is really great here if you just go to the upgrade plan. So let me show you, let me just give you a brief out about this. So just go and click on view plans, and if you're using a DocuSign regularly and you have using it for a very long period of time and you need the upgraded version, so just go and click on it. Now here you will get this four plan, right? This is Ignis signature, that is signature real estate. This is a developer API that is not useful for us, but of course if you are code or something you can get this. But this is a real estate. For real estate there's a different kind of document, so they have got a different plans here. This is a just normal office work here. You can get this for the personal. You will get this and 5 agreement for signature each month. Same goes, it will increase if you increase your plan, right? And here that is $40 monthly per year, so you can just go here. If you want to expand, if you have a large team and you want more features there, for example WhatsApp notification, SMS, and a lot of things, right? You don't want to code, you just want easy things here. You can just go and click on contact sale and they will just give you a customized plan for you guys, right? So this is really easy thing to do. I hope you understood each and everything. So to recap here, we covered how to create an account, upload a document, add recipient, place signature fields, send documents, and track them. DocuSign makes handling signature easy and fast, eliminate the needs for the paper, and allowing you to complete business from anywhere. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to explore more features like templates, bulk sending, advanced signature option. Thanks for watching. Happy signing and subscribe.